Imagine, you're vegging out on the couch on an average Friday night. You start to doze off as the minute hand of the clock inches closer and closer to 1:06 a.m. But suddenly, right as you've let your weary eyes finally shut completely, you're startled by... Confused, you glance down at the remote, wondering if you sat on a button, accidentally flipping the channel. To your surprise, the channel is the same one you were falling asleep to before the monotony of late-night TV infomercials was so abruptly upended by whatever the f*** this is. Was this some sort of prank? Had some advanced hackers cracked into the ABC servers and put this garbage on in place of your beloved informative commercials? Is this even real? Sadly, yes.
Hey, this is Evan Patrick here.
King Chang Chong Chinese.
Ramble Steelz.
The life and times of Rusty Steelz and Evan Patrick.
And that's what I'm doing. And that's what I'm doing.
Oh boy, guys. If I gotta tell you, I am excited. I'm so excited to present to you something that I have been laboring over for months and months and months. Something that I have not gone a single day without thinking about for months and months and months. So I know what you're probably thinking. Hell, it's probably the same thing I'd be thinking if I clicked on a video like this. How is this show real? What is this show? And why the f*** should I care about this show? And it's with great pleasure that I would like to answer one of those questions. Because, let's be honest, there's genuinely no reason you should care about this shit. And I don't know why the hell it's real. Rusty Steele. Born Hugh Honeycutt, aka Hugh Russell, aka Russell Steele, is a country rock singer/songwriter/superstar. Okay, maybe he's not a superstar, but he's been working towards that goal his whole life. Even opening for country legend George Strait at the ripe young age of 14. How, you may ask? Raw talent. Now let's read from his bio on his music label's website. That's right. Spoiler alert, he made it. Kinda. He, Rusty, is a determined and talented man. From New York to Nashville and beyond, his live performances are an experience that will be remembered. Wow. With an abundance of onstage charisma, a distinct voice, and an unapologetic passion for his craft, Rusty's recent music intertwines the classic sound of country music with a rock and roll vocal that is truly unique and enjoyable. Man, unique and enjoyable? Sign me up! This is unique and enjoyable. But at some point in his career, say, I don't know, 2016, Rusty decided that music wasn't enough for him anymore. He wanted to pursue other endeavors. He wanted to do more than just music. He wanted to act. That's right, Rusty's time performing in Guns N' Roses tribute bands at skeevy bars with his dick all taped up was no longer creatively satisfying to him. He needed more. What he needed was local late-night television. Yeah, and who better to help him fulfill this dream than proven local creative genius, Evan Patrick. Well known across the East Tennessee and Lower West Virginia area for his sickly appearance and love for smoking cigarettes while hobbling by trains and pretending to be a ghost, Evan Patrick had the experience that Rusty still needed to make his dreams into a reality. I mean, look at this man. He's as dreamy as they come. There's a car alarm going off right now. There's two cars. This shit never happens. I sit down to record a video and this happens. Thank you, jackass. At this point, you may be wondering what makes Mr. Patrick qualified to produce a whole television series about such an esteemed musician as Rusty Steele. Well, have you seen his portfolio? Hit after hit after hit. I mean, I am using the term hit pretty loosely, though. Bristol Boys, ever heard of it? No.
Wranglers, Justin's beer guts on top. Drinking Natty Light, it's so affordable.
Boom. You're welcome. The Holston River Hillbillies? I mean, it's no Bristol Boys, but then again, what is? Banger videos like Live from Las Vegas looking for hookers.mp4. Yes, that is the actual name.
I'm sitting here in a limo in Las Vegas, and I'm scouting out on all the hot babes, because when I turn 18, yeah.
Legend says he's still out there looking for hookers. Now, I'm sure after seeing some of Evan's previous work, you're thinking, shit, isn't this guy, like, overqualified for the task of getting Rusty Steele on local late-night television? I mean, sure? But if his sheer talent alone doesn't make him qualified, the fact that he's a local small-town Nepo baby sure as hell does. See, Evan's got connections, and he's worked in video content creation at the
redacted local newspaper
for some time now. But why would a local newspaper of all places hire a schlub with so much talent like Evan Patrick? Well, I'll let Evan himself answer that question.
My mom, Jan Patrick, is the feature editor of the
redacted local newspaper.
So yeah, Evan only really has connections because of his mommy. And I mean, he works for a newspaper. How was that supposed to help him get Rusty Steele on TV? At the time Rusty Steele's TV show was in production, the
redacted local newspaper
was the official print partner of local
redacted CBS affiliate.
And that was the ticket. Along with the fact that Evan had pulled some strings to get one of his shows on the air before. The aforementioned Holston River Hillbillies aired on My 19 in March of 2016 and even featured Rusty Steele's cover of Rocky Top in the pilot episode. So you would think that if Evan had wanted to get another show on the air that same year, then he would try to get it on the same channel he'd already found success with. But no. Evan was being separated from the Holston River Hillbillies as a whole, and not by choice. See, Holston River Hillbillies was successful, marginally speaking. So successful, in fact, that the pilot episode was re-aired the week following its premiere due to what was apparently excess demand and an overwhelming number of people writing in requesting a re-air because they had missed it the first time. On the Facebook post announcing the re-airing of the pilot, a viewer commented, "The dumbest shit I've seen on TV. Hell, dumbest shit I've seen anywhere. 5 minutes was enough." Oh, buddy, if you had only known then what the future had in store. Evan was apparently ousted from his role as producer and editor of Holston River Hillbillies after just the first episode, as the hashtag Hillbillies had announced that they had decided to hire a new television company from Miami to continue the show's production. This infuriated Evan, with him leaving comments on the new producer's Facebook posts like, "You two can't produce your way out of a paper bag. Dumbasses. By the way, you can act like you know what to do, but you don't know shit. Dalton and Justin, morons. I have produced a great show and have been on the air over a month. Top that. Oh wait, you can't, LOL." With the Hillbillies even responding in a later post by saying, "We are not affiliated with Evan Patrick in any way, shape, or form, so please direct all messages to us through our fan page." However, it does seem like the karma was in Evan's favor with this drama, as the Hillbillies struggled to communicate with their new producers, couldn't find an editor willing to work with them, and never made another episode. They announced this in a Facebook post saying, "After a very long period of no communication from those individuals, the producers, we made our decision to give up trying to get this, the TV show, to work." So with the Hillbillies and My 19 out of the picture, Evan and Rusty set their sights on another local network, ABC. And wouldn't you know it, it just so happened that earlier that year in January,
Redacted CBS affiliate.
had become the area's new ABC affiliate, on top of already being the area's CBS affiliate. They were a double affiliate. Remember what newspaper was partnered with
Redacted CBS affiliate.
at the time? Yep,
Redacted local newspaper.
the newspaper that our hero Evan Patrick works for. And sorry about all the censorship of business names. It turns out, funnily enough, no legitimate organization really wants to be associated with these guys or this show at all. Who would have thunk? It was seemingly a perfect storm. Evan works at a place that was heavily affiliated with the company that had just acquired the local broadcast rights to the ABC name. And he was going to use this affiliation to his advantage. They had high hopes. Rusty is quoted as saying, "If we get picked up by a national channel, then it's a golden opportunity for us." They were so delusional about the quality of this show that they thought a nationally broadcasted channel would be interested in picking it up. I mean, you never know, I guess. Weird has happened. But before they could even think about that, they had to get enough money to fund the production of the show. So, they could actually make it. And what's the best way to fund something? Sponsors.
It is sponsor time. This is pretty big, so you might want to get into this.
Well, if it's a big deal, then I'm in. What kind of prices are we talking, Rusty?
So you can call in, and we're going to take $99, and we're going to put your ad on our show.
I mean, that's not a bad price. If you could guarantee that it could reach that audience. But I don't know, man. How many people could my ad possibly, realistically, be reaching on a local broadcast station at 1:06 in the morning?
Also, we're taking donations. That's going to go towards a children's charity so that around Christmas time we can go out on our show, and we're going to film this so that you know your money's been spent wisely.
I'm really glad you're going to film it for clout. That's like when social experiment YouTubers give homeless people money and makeovers and film the whole thing for content. But on a way more humble local late night television scale. They're just regular guys trying to do some good. And they did follow through with this promise. Kind of. They released this video with some pictures of helpless, sad Christmas children and badly keyed out stock elements crudely placed on top of footage from the TV show's intro. Oh, shit. Speaking of the TV show, maybe we should start watching it.
Here I go, heading downtown again.
We open on Rusty Steele himself, pacing around and talking to his boss over the phone. I would love to play the audio for you, I really would, but Evan Patrick has a thing of putting copywritten music in all of his shows. Sharp Dressed Man from ZZ Top is playing right now. It doesn't get much more copywritten than that. Rusty is fed up. To put it in his own terms, I quit. I'm not putting in another heat pump. I'm not building another house. I'm not doing another thing. I'll tell you what else I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put my guitar back on, I'm gonna go back out on the road, and I'm gonna do what I love to do, and that's play rock and roll for a living. So you can take your job, and you can stick it, buddy. Now that Rusty has quit his job and effectively set up what the plot of the show is going to be, we're presented with the theme song.
Here I go, heading downtown again. Trying to make a dollar, hanging with friends. Oh yeah.
Truly one of the great TV theme songs of our generation. I mean, in my mind, he's already a legend, solely for giving us this great theme song. Then Rusty calls his old bandmates and gets them back together for a gig, where we see the lead guitarist playing the whole national anthem on electric guitar. And it only ends when this happens. After whatever the that was, the show all of a sudden turns into a documentary.
The ugly truth about being on tour, being on the road, is it's a lot of work. I mean, it's not an easy job, and You've got that old saying from back in the 80s, it's sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Man, that sounds fucking awful. Are you sure you're doing this whole music thing right? Because I don't know if it just hurt like that much. Like, Jesus Christ. Sounds fucking painful. We're then treated to our first round of sponsors, and all I have to say is you better get used to them, because we're going to be seeing these ads a lot more.
This television show is brought to you in part by Tri-Cities Collision Center, Johnson City, Tennessee. The Dairy Ace.
The Dairy Ace.
Tennessee.
The Dairy Ace.
Honeycutt's Music, Johnson City, Tennessee.
I just love the way he reads these.
Yeah.
Shred.
Shred. Shred.
W&W Landscaping Services, Irwin, Tennessee. Dr. John Angelopoulos, Johnson City.
Dr. John Angelopoulos.
Johnson City, Tennessee. Liberty Lumber, downtown.
Liberty Lumber. Liberty Lumber.
Choo Choo Cafe, Irwin, Tennessee.
And then the best commercial of them all.
The best part.
Miss Hodges, come in here, please. We have a new client.
Ain't gonna be long now.
Yes, what can I do for you?
This will be a little state work, but we're gonna do it by way of a divorce.
The more I see it, the more it starts to make sense. And I'm like, okay, I get it now. But I shouldn't have to watch it 7 times before I understand what's going on.
You should watch it once.
You know?
Just get it.
Like,
It's gonna take a couple months to get this divorce resolved.
What are you doing here?
Go!
Hey, if you're in trouble, they're on the double. 423-383-5412. Frankie Slaughter, call me.
To me, it just sounds like you're in trouble.
If you're in trouble, hey, I'm Frankie Slaughter, hey, call me. Fun fact, it turns out that one of the characters from Holston River Hillbillies appears in the Frankie Slaughter law firm commercial. See, that's him, right there. And yes, it appears that Evan produced that commercial as well. Which is crazy to me because, like, Frankie Slaughter paid him for that. Someone paid for that. Like, that's just insane to me. Anyway, when the episode resumes, Rusty presents us with another quote-unquote ugly truth about rock and roll.
Here is the ugly truth about performing and being in a rock and roll band.
This picture. No, apparently the real ugly truth of rock and roll is the fact that you have to take down and set up all of your own equipment, which sounds terrible. I mean, I just expected the equipment to set itself up. I didn't know you had to do any work. Jesus! Then some motherfucker just walks out of the bar and gets in Rusty's truck while he's conveniently saying to the camera that he hopes nothing goes wrong. Then he drives away with all of Rusty's equipment because apparently the keys were just in the car. But luckily Rusty brought 2 cars? Just in case something like this were to happen? Smart, I guess. Way to be prepared. He angrily exclaims, "This is not gonna happen today. I'm not doing this today," before chasing after the thief, implying that this sort of situation has happened before and happens all the time. And usually, Rusty's okay with chasing down the thief. It's fun for him. But today, nuh-uh, he's not doing it today. He is not in the mood for this today.
He knows that if he does this, I'll have to pay him.
The does that mean? What is the lore here?
You gotta watch out for him. He's kind of like the equipment bandit. And at this point, we absolutely don't know what to think.
Ain't that the truth?
What are you doing, man?
I ain't still nothing.
dude. I was just bringing it back to you. I was just trying to get your attention, dude.
Why would you take off with my gear, man? Are you on drugs?
No!
So, that was like completely pointless. Like, what the fuck? What is the plot? Genuinely. Because we have another ad break, and then Rusty, Steel, and the equipment thief are like friends, and they're riding motorcycles together. Now that they're friends and all, they're just chilling on Rusty's sofa. When Rusty asks this guy if he's ever met his cousin, Dale Ray, he says no because of course he hasn't. You all have only been friends for like 5 minutes, if that.
Wait till you get a load of this guy.
Oh boy. The same commercials again. Yay. After seeing the same exact ads for a third time, we meet Rusty's crazy cousin, Dale Ray. Oh boy, is he, It's just Rusty still doing a funny voice.
Yeah, mateys. There you are, you old scallywag.
Rusty's a pirate, and that actually explains a lot. We then get a very believable edit of Dale yelling at Rusty from the other room.
Hey, Russell! Would you get done putting your face on?
Also, we find out that Dale uses a heater to boil hot dogs in the living room of his crack house.
Bring my heater in here so I can cook me some soup or a hot dog or something, would you?
He's too lazy to do it for himself.
Then Dale tries to convince the Extreme to convince Rusty to let him go up on stage with him at one of his shows. I don't know why Dale just doesn't ask Rusty himself, since they're literally in the same room as one another. I mean, we just saw Rusty walk into that same f***ing room. We know he's in there. Why are you all talking about him like he's not right there?
He makes fun of my SpongeBob stuff, but I mean, is you SpongeBob?
It's comfortable. You get them at Walmart for $2.99. You know?
Go for like Star Wars.
So he is there, and he's just kind of sitting there in the same room, just staring at him. Why wouldn't he say anything when they're like clearly talking about him? Oh yeah, because Dale is actually just Rusty doing a funny voice in a hat, and the people who wrote the show forgot that Dale and Rusty were supposed to exist at the same time, so they just didn't make them interact because putting the camera on a tripod and having them actually be on screen at the same time would be way too complicated, and we can't do that. Dale shows up at Rusty's show and dances around like a dumbass. We see the same commercials for a fourth time, and then we fade into a shot of Rusty and his wife in bed, where she's reading a book and Rusty is working on his insanely gigantic laptop.
I'm proud of you, baby.
However, Rusty's wife is wanting some attention, if you know what I mean. But Rusty just keeps staring at his huge laptop.
Rusty!
So she tries to seduce him by dancing around like this. But alas, it only causes Rusty to let out a visibly stinky fart. After that, we get an ad for Rusty's hit track, Moonshine. Evan edits in the whole official music video for the song that he clearly did not make. It looks way too good. That's a dead giveaway. The song's honestly not that bad though.
This is unique and enjoyable.
And finally, the episode ends with the actual ABC tag that ABC used to end all their shows back then. As if to try and convince viewers that, yeah, the show you just watched was actually made by and is directly affiliated with ABC Studios. Pretty crazy, right? Just some hometown boys hitting the big time. But no, we all know the truth. Rusty Steelz the World was just made by some guy with an iPhone. Not ABC. So after watching that pilot, I was just baffled. This aired on television. Like, people saw this. I mean, I know they had sponsors, right? But like, how does something like this happen? You would think that someone who worked at the local news station, anyone, would have said like, maybe this isn't like something we should air or like even promote. Let's just give them all their money back and not air this shit. It's so baffling that I ended up lurking around the depths of Facebook, you know, like I do, and I found a photo that Russell Steele himself had posted. It was a photo of his invoice from
Redacted ABC affiliate.
Because why wouldn't you just take a picture of an important legal document and post it on public social media for everybody to see? Why wouldn't you do that? So I looked closely at the invoice and noticed that the name of the lady who sold Rusty his show's time slot was on there. I'm of course not going to show you what her name is, but trust me, it's on there. But you know what's not on there? The amount that our dynamic duo paid to get their show on the air in November of 2016. And I feel like that's pretty confidential information. Information that I don't, really want to get into legal trouble about. But that doesn't mean I can't speculate. I reached out to an anonymous industry professional to see if they could give me a rough estimate of like how much something like this would cost.
Hello, I'm Mark and I'm a business and advertising major. Delta Phi, baby! And even though I'm still in college, I like to think I know a thing or two about advertising costs.
How much do you think someone would pay for a show to air at 1:06 a.m.?
1:06 a.m.? I don't even think they sell that time slot anymore. And I mean, if they did, it'd be pretty damn cheap. Like $25 cheap. Now that I'm looking at these assholes, I'm thinking they'd pay anything to get their show on the air. I don't know, maybe you could like squeeze them for like $145 to $155 a show. I think they would pay for it. I mean, how many episodes? Like 4 episodes at 1:06 a.m.? You'd make somewhere around $600 total off of these idiots. And you wouldn't even have to do any real work. Hell, I think you could stick them for even more money if you offer to promote their show in prime time. You could charge them like $125 to slap a logo and a date and time on a promo that they already made. I mean, you wouldn't even have to edit it. And then present it to them like it's this awesome, amazing deal that they won't find at any other place. It's a deal that only you can offer. And boom, you've made like $700 with little to no work. I mean, I'm guessing that's how it would happen if they wanted to buy a TV show at 1:06 in the morning. I don't know though. I'm just a business and advertising major. So I guess I'm kind of an industry professional, right?
Hey, thanks, industry professional.
Anytime.
So I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that is probably exactly how that happened. And now that we know how this stinker probably made it onto the air, we can continue on to... So I'm here in front of the Dairy Ace in Irwin, Tennessee. Rusty Steelz Can't talk! Give it a second. Let's let this big dick guy pass. So I'm here in front of the Dairy Ace in Irwin, Tennessee. Rusty Steel's self-proclaimed favorite burger joint and one of his original television sponsors. Now, you may be wondering why I'm here, and the answer is... I don't know, a change of scenery, I guess? It's nice. So episode 2 of Rusty Steelz the World opens on Rusty and his wife having a breakfast. Damn it. So, episode 2 of Rusty Steelz the World opens on Rusty and his wife having a nice breakfast, subsequently followed by a quote that I believe everyone should live their lives by.
Simple life, happy wife.
We then cut to a Rusty Steelz show where he's once again performing his famous and, I guess, favorite song, Blame It on the Moonshine.
What'd he say?
It sounded like he said, come close to me.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Like, no thanks, man.
Come close to me. Or
Please,
don't.
Come near me. Anywhere near
on me. I don't.
Please come on me. Come on me, guys.
You old man with the goatee. Oh, he's wearing the shirt.
Now.
Look, he's wearing a Rusty Steelz shirt.
No, he did say come near me because see how uncomfortably close he is.
In this dance he's doing.
Wanna see those horns in the air? Everybody with me.
Everybody come!
On 3!
On 3, everyone come!
He finishes up playing to his audience of drunk moms and old men, and gives us another profound quote. The only difference is this one makes absolutely no sense.
We say moonshine, we mean it. Where the hell is...
Down in 1?
I'm really trying to make sense of this, like, where the hell is...
Then we cut to Del Rey's crack house.
Definitely not Rusty
Yeah,
Steel.
definitely not Rusty Steel.
Yeah.
I think I'm out of beer. Get me a pizza.
I don't know that I want to give him too much credit, but this is definitely where this guy would live, though.
He welcomes the pizza guy into his home, which is not standard procedure, I'm sure.
Why is the pizza guy in his house?
Ain't got no money.
So you're gonna have to pay me another way now.
I done went ahead and put a hole in the pizza box and you can get to work.
Did you read my special instructions I left on the app?
There's a reason I said send your cutest delivery boy.
Oh, no.
Dale gets his pizzas from the sexy delivery boy, sends him on his way, and then continues to be weird. Then we cut to Rusty sitting in a very green bedroom with his boyfriend, who
Brought a few toys over, let you see them.
Brought a few toys over.
Oh my god. What the f? I totally didn't register that it was a gun.
I thought it was just a really big black dildo. Now we're gonna put down your cousin, Russell. It's finally time to get rid of him.
I was sent by a pizza boy.
they talk some nonsense about guns, laugh like morons, and then...
Whoa!
They talk about Del Rey's habit of f***ing pizza guys for a minute, until we cut to the classic theme song. You know, the one we all know and love, and holds a special place in our hearts.
Can't miss the theme song.
Dude, the theme song's just now happening?
Yeah, we are 7 minutes in.
We then see that in between episodes, Rusty has somehow managed to get more sponsors for this bullshit show. How?
Oh, they got a new sponsor. Oh, Mannins. Pub and Grilly.
Really?
Grilly.
Pub and Grill, Bristol, Tennessee.
That amazes me. Someone saw the first episode and was like, we have to sponsor this.
We gotta get in on
We
this.
have to get our logo on this.
This is hilarious. We gotta do it.
Oh my god, it's another new sponsor. Oh, how?
Another?
I'd say maybe the last
How
two.
much
maybe
money did he
played
have?
there,
Dude, he's got so many more sponsors. Why are people sponsoring this? How much do you think they
Mentioning
charge? You know?
Yeah. You think they're like, hey, $20. That should cover production costs.
$99, and we're going to put your ad on our show.
Rusty Steel and the Quarter Bounce Band.
Got me some bubble gum.
Those poor blinds. He either has cats or a demon was trying to escape last night.
Upon further rewatches of this clip, I have a new theory as to why the blinds in Evan Patrick's stairwell look like that. In retrospect, we know that the crack house is not Rusty Steel's house, so it's probably Evan Patrick's. I think that during one of Evan's drunken stupors, he fell backwards down the stairs and tried to stop himself from falling by grabbing onto the blinds. I bet you like $5 that's what happened, and he just never fixed them back. Anyway, Dell then comes into the very green room and plays around with the guns a little bit.
How much off your cock?
Can't use that no more.
Yo, Adam! Hey, come down here a minute, man.
I love when they do that, when they dub in one of their voices to make it seem like they're both there.
Yep.
It's like, hey Adam, come down here. This is totally happening in real time.
And I need some help. I need to move this furniture for my sister real quick.
Be careful then, Pikes. I gotta go help your cousin real quick.
Boy,
You're right there, man.
Well, alright then. Alright then, I'm just gonna...
Dumbasses, they think I don't know what I'm talking about. Clean the fingerprints off that.
Wipe the prints off it. Oh gosh, what is he? He's gonna go murder him, I guess.
There's a piece of bubble gum. Chew on that.
What is going on?
I'm out of here. They're like goody people. They don't ever do nothing wrong.
So yeah, Dale steals, with a Z, the gun and runs off into the distance. Then Rusty and his boyfriend discover that Dale and the gun are missing and go off searching for him.
Let me get my phone.
It'd be funny if he just went into a phone booth and like twirled around and he came out and he was Dale.
Found him.
Do you have any idea? Was he talking to anybody?
He was talking about how girls always pick the douchebags, not the nice guys like him.
He said something about this the last time they messed with a nice guy or something.
So after abruptly cutting to another set of commercials, Dale robs a bank, and it's so funny.
Hey, Mike. Hey. Right down here with me. Me and Rusty's got to find his crazy cousin. He's went off looking for him.
This friend group is so weird. Like, does this guy look like he would be friends with Rusty Steele?
No, this guy looks like he lives an alternative fun lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like, he watches like indie films and
You know what I heard on the scanner? Something about it.
It's the hair.
Bank robbery or something.
And this guy looks like he would be the Joey Fatone in an NSYNC cover band.
Rusty's boyfriend and Evan Patrick himself then hop into a truck to go search for Dale. No sign of Rusty, though. It's so weird that we never see Rusty and Dale Ray in the same place at the same time. They somehow know exactly where to pick Dale up, making them accomplices to his crime. Then, Evan gets a line.
Dale, you're an idiot.
He had a line.
Oh, but he looked at the camera.
He did look right at the camera. You're an idiot!
Did I do it right? Do we need another? No.
Dumbass!
Was that good?
They scream in the driveway of Evan's house for like 3 minutes before they run inside and yell some more.
Dude, we're not out of clear on this yet, dude.
This poor guy. Somehow I feel like this guy just doesn't deserve to.
He's like, Dale, please, you caught a lot of in here, Dale.
Where's your cousin? I gotta call him.
Where's your cousin? I gotta call him. He calls him and his phone starts ringing and he's like, I can explain.
Oh, shoot, calm your ass down.
Dale, calm down, man. Calm down.
I'm telling you.
Then we cut to Rusty standing in a parking lot.
This is a rock and roll show, right?
Oh yeah, it's a documentary.
Yeah, it's a documentary now. Yeah,
I forgot because
they're currently enjoying local music, Rusty Steele and the Quarter Bounce Band per se. So this is our crowd. This is people coming to see us. You can look at the cars out here. Check them out over here. You can see them all over the parking lot as far as you can see, all the way out that way.
Look, people are here. Look, people. No,
I swear there are people here. Look.
They're here for me, I swear.
No, look at the people.
Rock and roll, Tri-Cities, thank you.
Oh, gosh.
When you die in Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a Five Nights at Freddy's jump scare. Oh my god, it's pretty fast there.
My name is Jimmy. I belong to Rusty Steelz. We got a chance to play.
What the f is happening? What? He said, this is rock and roll show, man. This is rock and roll. Tri-Cities, rock and roll. Like, what?
Play with the camera, so I just
And
want
what's
to
with
tell
the
everybody.
special effects?
It's a magical dog.
That's what it is.
He's a talking dog.
He's a magical talking dog, Alan.
So the
pessimist.
the magic special effects just start halfway through the shot.
He's a wizard.
They're like
Alan.
blasted out of his mouth.
The episode ends with Rusty Steele's cover of Rocky Top, famously heard in the pilot episode of the Holston River Hillbillies.
I love the way he says, rock it home. Rock it home. That's how it ends.
I just can't believe this aired.
So, what was the story?
His cousin. It's just like his cousin took his clothes and then framed him for
robbing a bank, and then there was a magical talking dog.
Yeah, but he wasn't really framed because we didn't like see it happen.
We didn't see the money either.
Dude, I don't know, but he did it all for beer. He did it all for beer.
I did it all for beer.
And do it all for beer he did. Dale Ray, the bank robber, and potential sexual predator? We'll talk more about that in... Now, Now, if you're thinking this is just some random sidewalk in the middle of nowhere, you couldn't be more wrong. Evan Patrick once graced this very sidewalk when shooting his iconic Frankie Slaughter law firm ad. An ad that would go on to be pulled from the final 2 episodes of Rusty Steals the World because apparently even Frankie Slaughter has standards. The man who takes people to court for leaving him 1-star reviews on Google doesn't even want his law firm associated with Rusty Steelz. And you know what Frankie Slaughter always says. If you're in trouble, then I'm on the double. I think that's what he says. Something along those lines. I got if you're in trouble. I'm not in the zone. I got pulled over driving here by a cop. And Frankie Slaughter won't even help me. Won't even come out to help me dispute the ticket. I thought he would just, his lawyer senses would be tingling and he would come out and be like, I'll help you dispute your ticket. Please help me, my wife will kill me. Help me with my speeding ticket, Frankie Slaughter, please. And hopefully this comes out before my court date and you can help me dispute it. I don't have any money, but figure out another way to pay. You know, we were about to leave, and we saw over here in this parking lot beside Frankie Slaughter's building, there's like 4 or 5 random ass potatoes out here. We're gonna get a shot of these potatoes. Like, what the hell? Why are there so many potatoes in this parking lot? Apparently, if there's one thing Frankie Slaughter does, it's grow parking lot potatoes. And you can take that to the bank. If you're in trouble, then I'm on the double. Parking lot potatoes. Yum. Now that I think of it, we should probably get out of here before he tries to sue us. I'm never writing a script this f***ing long again. Jesus Christ. I think Evan Patrick knows someone on the Bristol police force, and he sent his buddies to come give me a ticket. The 3rd episode of Rusty Steelz picks up exactly where the last one ended, with Dale threatening to shoot Joey Fatone. And to say that this is the most interesting part of the next 2 episodes is no understatement, because things are about to get significantly less interesting, which on one hand sucks, but on the other hand, it means we'll get through these next 2 episodes way quicker.
Let's make up and get us some pizza. I got plenty of loot.
Let's make up.
I told you not to worry about it.
It's the same guy. He got a haircut. It's the man who made this. Whatever his name. What was his name?
Evan?
Elijah Wood. No.
Evan? Evan Patrick or something?
Evan Patrick. Yes, that's what it was. That's him.
The pizza boy's been here so long, he became an adult.
The pizza boy's been here for so long. He smokes and he has a little stubble. Who is this? In the story, who is this motherfucker? I don't know. And why is there just a printer next to hot dog water? So they're trying to act like this actually happened right after the last episode, as if his hair isn't a different length now. Like a completely different length.
You called the bank. It's pretty damn easy. Just cause your Russell Steelz friend don't mean I won't put a hole in your ass.
He's already got one. He's already got a hole in his ass. We all do.
A second one.
It's alright, bud. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, baby. We're good.
Go back to bed. I'll join you in a minute.
Don't worry about it. The cops aren't coming. Go.
Got us plenty of loot. Look at it. Plenty.
Maybe he looks so sickly because he smokes.
That's what I was wondering, yeah.
Actually, there's a little bit more to it than that. If you look at Evan's very public Facebook profile, you'll quickly be able to identify the real reasons that Evan looks corpsey. Turns out he's double anemic, which I had no idea was a thing, and upon further research, I'm pretty sure isn't a thing. I don't know who told him he was double anemic, but he's rolling with it. He's also a severe alcoholic, which we know because of the public reviews that he left for 2 different rehab clinics. Both of these things, alcoholism and anemia, are 100% made worse by the fact that Evan smokes. So, yeah.
Smoking kills, kids.
So, Rusty shows up and yells at Dale, who is apparently in the same room as him, and is reacting accordingly to Rusty's plans to keep him out of jail.
What do you want me to do about it? Alright.
Rusty then informs Dale of the plot point that will be the central focus of the show for the next 2 episodes.
I gotta go on the road. I gotta play a show. I need you to go by and stay with Mandy and keep an eye on her for me. You know, she's pregnant, she's irritable and all that. I need somebody that I can trust.
She's pregnant? Who did that?
Yep, that's right. The next 2 episodes, aside from like a couple of minutes, will focus solely on Dale Ray and Rusty's pregnant wife, Mandy, as well as all the shenanigans they get up to. But first, theme song.
Here I go, heading downtown again.
So then, sadly, Rusty heads off to God knows where in his very realistic private jet.
Oh, wow.
I made like this when I was 15. These are men. These are 40-year-old men.
Shit, man.
What?
Oh, that's awful. Oh my god.
This is awesome.
This is awesome. He's looking around like this.
This empty room we're sitting in is awesome.
We're in this room painted green.
Then Mandy shows up at the crack house to pick up Dale for their super fun adventure together.
I love that now all the defining features of Del Rey are gone. He is literally just Rusty Steele in glasses. He's not wearing his cowboy hat.
Yeah.
He's just Rusty Steele in glasses.
Why is this shelf covered? Oh no, it's got paper around it. Yeah, what is back there?
Huh. And now I'm thinking about it. What is this room? There's a couch and a thing to put your feet on. There's a radio. Do they sit on the couch and watch the radio?
The air purifier, the heater is apparently how they boil their water.
There's a microwave on a chair.
Mandy! Cans. Oh, cans! My can.
Yeah.
Oh, was that today?
You know, that's Rusty's truck, and I usually drive the car. Would it be awful if...
Because I'm a woman and I can't drive a truck. I drive the car.
So Dale, grabs a trash bag full of aluminum cans and hops in the truck with Rusty's pregnant wife.
There, and veer off.
And veer off.
To sell cans for cash.
So many. Oh.
I really hope the people that made this don't, get super pissed at me.
The thing that I'm noticing now is that every scene lingers on for way too long. The scenes were way too long before, but now Evan's just filming with, no idea what's going to happen or what's supposed to happen next. It just feels like he's filming Rusty and, expecting him to do something funny, but he never does.
Rusty Steele and the Quarter Bounce Band.
Pay attention, please.
I am.
You know, I think she was the voice of the talking dog.
Mystery unlocked.
No, this is not a date.
Why not?
Because I'm married to Rusty. You and I are family.
It's extremely apparent to me that there's no script at all for this episode. Evan is just expecting them to improvise. Because we're now in a McDonald's drive-thru. Don't ask me why, because I don't know. And I'm 100% positive that they don't know why they're here either. Just to give the characters something, anything to do. You know, since there's absolutely no story at all.
Don't tell Rusty's. You won't tell Obi-Wan. I know you like
husband.
You won't tell Obi-Wan.
He is my husband and your cousin.
But you still won't tell, will you?
You need to behave.
That wasn't a no.
There's your tea.
Oh gosh, oh.
I was too damn close.
Look at their headsets in there, Mandy. I got some fancy ones. I bet they get killer radio programs and stuff. I can ham radio and talk to people over in China. And I gotta learn how to speak that stuff. Like ching, chang, chong.
Oh gosh.
No! Rusty Steele is racist.
Ping, pang, pong. I just gotta figure out which syllables goes to what. You ever talk to China?
I've never talked to China.
You ever talk to Chinese?
3 cheeseburgers and a large...
Chineses?
Oh,
is that Chinese Jesus?
Thank goodness the food's ready.
So finally, Dale takes his cans to the recycling place, and he gets a whopping
$12.
I'm actually following this. It's not executed well, but
It's just super boring.
Then we get more scenes of Dale very uncomfortably trying to get with Mandy.
I love you. You're my favorite.
We're family.
I know. I know it. I know it.
And the Quarter Bounce Band.
Like sweet, like you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Matching candies. Well, I'm gonna call Russell Steelz. I'm gonna tell him I'm taking you away from him.
Well, you know you can't take me away. You know that, right?
Got coupons?
Yeah.
Look at her, 2 for every 500 points.
Uh-huh. You paying attention?
Yeah.
Are you paying attention?
He wants me to rule over his house and take care of his wife.
Dale,
What?
I'm married.
I know, I'm just looking at you.
Dale.
I almost got you, didn't I? I'm just playing.
I'm just playing.
This is so funny. It's hilarious.
I'm just playing. Say you're sorry. I got you, did.
Ragamuffin. You scamp.
You little raper. You're so quirky.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, Lord.
And after all those attempts on assault, this f***ing stupid, dumbass episode ends on Dale being hesitant to go into a Walmart with Mandy. Because, get this, the jackass has never been in a f***ing Walmart before.
Be continued. There's no music video.
There's only one more, right?
Right you are, my friend. There's only one more episode. And I'll be damned if it doesn't pick up exactly where the last one left off. On the crazy cliffhanger of Dale's first Walmart trip. Will he survive? Watch to find out.
My God, there's a naked woman on that picture.
Naked free? I'll have to pay for this or have to look it up on the X video.
Now I need to get some light bulbs. Okay?
I hate the way he does that. Whatever he's doing right there, I hate it.
Yeah, he's lunging at her. He's getting rapey again.
I don't know if you said this or not, but like a lot of the jokes are definitely like guy who thinks he's so much funnier than he actually is.
Yeah. Like again, Rusty still don't. I don't take this personally, okay?
Yeah.
Well,
you might have to cut out some of the mean shit we've been saying.
I'm sure you're a nice guy.
Yeah.
Right? And I know a lot of this, Rusty. It's probably not even you, okay? It's probably that Evan guy. Saying that it's all probably the Evan guy insinuates that there was writing here. So I take that back.
So I missed the last episode. Is she just like
she's kind of
chill with cheating on Rusty?
No.
Why is she like holding hands with him now?
She never said no.
Huh.
Right, he would say something, he's like, can I just kiss you on the lips a little bit? And she'd be like, I don't think Rusty would like that.
Yeah, see, that makes me uncomfortable.
Predictably, Dale does a whole fish out of water thing, f***s around Walmart, and is rapey for like half the episode, making no real contributions to the story, just, messing around.
I'm 55 years old.
Do you think he's actually 55 years old?
No way.
Yeah,
there is no way. If he's 55 years old, then this is a whole lot more sad than I thought it was.
Yeah, and he's also aging very well.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like if that guy's 55 years old, props to you, man. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What's your skincare routine, bro?
Yeah. Honestly, even if he's 40, he looks pretty good.
Yeah, for real.
I have to take you out of here.
Meanwhile, in Florida somewhere,
only 8 minutes into this,
are we actually seeing the character?
Yeah,
Rusty Steele. Look at this guy.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit, man.
Holy chill.
He is having the time of his life.
Oh boy. The guy spinning around. Did you see the guy spinning around?
I love watching these people, dude. It's the only rewarding part of these scenes is watching his fan base.
Man, the girl in the pink down at the bottom.
Yeah,
she wants to Rusty Steele so
There's
bad.
always one of them.
Yeah,
at every every one of these concerts.
Just watch her. Oh, there's a spinny guy again. Like, watch her. Watch.
Oh, Rusty. That dance, though. Like,
yeah.
She is.
She's showing him what she can do. You see what I mean, though? Like, she's like, please take me home tonight.
Everything goes in Florida, unless you're gay.
Yeah, don't even say that.
You can't say gay.
Nope. They're both like, take us home.
It's just funny to me that this is his audience. You know, it's middle-aged women.
Oh my God. What the f? I didn't expect that.
I don't.
At least it's not like full nip.
What if it was? You think they would have censored it?
Yeah,
Do you think they would have?
Dude, I feel like that's like the line. That would have been the line for these people. That would have been the reason why it was canceled.
This television show is brought to you in part by Tri-Cities Collision
I never know what to say.
Johnson
But
City.
have you noticed we have not seen that divorce commercial one time so far in this video? And we're 10 minutes in.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it was in the last episode either.
You think they pulled sponsorship? Do you think all of the sponsors pulled out? You think that's why, like, it was canceled?
You think Liberty Lumber cares about their brand reputation?
I'm actually here in front of the world famous Liberty Lumber, and I want to answer a question that my friend Alan posed in that clip.
How much do you think they got?
So I did the math. I know, scary. And if Rusty actually charged $99 per sponsor like he said in his campaign video, then he would have raked in roughly $1,400 just from sponsorships alone. Rusty was rolling in it. Damn, it's so close. Okay, this is it. I can feel it. But alas, despite the copious amounts of money that Rusty was rolling in, the show still looks like absolute dog. Anyway, back to the episode. We now get to see Rusty and his wife's home as Dale and Mandy enter. And oh boy, I can't wait to see what rapey shenanigans go down here.
The show's named after him, but it's more about his cousin.
It really is,
Yeah.
you know? If he wanted to do that, like, why are you calling it Rusty Steelz the World? You know, just do a show about this dumbass character. Oh my gosh, the magical dog!
Yeah. Is it gonna talk?
What's your name?
It's nice to see you, Dale. Welcome to our home.
I wish.
Oh gosh, we're gonna have some fun.
Carpet that f***ing DM. Sees the
Yeah, I cuss.
So what?
I'm a country girl. I cuss.
I believe in God, but I still say damn every once in a while.
I believe in God, Trump, and f***ing guns.
Dale then takes a seat to serenade Mandy with a love ballad.
I wish he stopped there. Commercial break.
Rusty Steel. Dale.
Damn, Dale. Now I'm kind of interested.
Damn, Dale. Carpe f***ing Dale.
I'm gonna steal her away from Russell Steele.
I'm gonna steal her away from Russell Steele.
She's gonna go with me down to my little place, and I'm gonna take her right now. I'm just playing.
I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding with you.
Get on the floor!
Hands behind your back! You're coming with me!
Where's that dog?
Where's that dog? Yeah, where's the dog?
I'm gonna f that dog.
That dog's been looking at my dick all day.
That f***ing dog's kind of cute now that I'm thinking about it.
Holy f***ing can talk.
Even better. It sounds like Mandy.
Say my damn name, you dog.
Following the serenade, they discuss sleeping arrangements, and they try to play with their very confused dog. Then Mandy, who, if you have forgotten, is pregnant, starts to feel her baby kicking. Because remember, she's pregnant. That's important. I don't know how you could forget that. It's not like they ever mention it or anything. They never do f***ing mention it.
What's wrong with you?
go
pregnant?
call
What's wrong with you?
Carver, that damn, man.
I'm gonna go call Rusty.
Oh,
Well, that was just in plain view. This was on ABC?
See, that's what I'm saying. It's like, if that lady did pull up her shirt and, like, show us her nipples, they would not have censored it.
Yeah.
I don't know if before this got on the air, it had to go through censors and maybe the version that aired was censored.
Come to find out, it was not. Rusty Steelz the World aired at 1:06 in the morning 4 times with no censorship, the exact way you're seeing it now. You may be thinking, how does the FCC let something like this happen? Well, they usually don't, unless they just don't know about it.
Dude, he's filming this on a phone.
Yeah, it's definitely on a phone. Like, what's happening?
I wish I knew.
What am I supposed to do?
Did he say
Oh, God.
It sure sounded like he did.
Did he say, where the is the dew?
What am I supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do?
What am I supposed to do, I guess?
I guess. I don't know what you're trying to do.
Wait, what do you mean, what are you supposed to do? What are you doing?
Did I call Russell? Will he listen?
Oh, he thinks she's giving birth. What? He thinks she's giving birth and he's gonna have to deliver the baby.
Dale has misinterpreted Mandy feeling the baby kick as Mandy going into labor. So he thinks he's going to have to deliver the baby right there, on the coffee table, right there. And even though Mandy clarifies that's not what's happening at all, he still passes out for some reason. Now, guess what happens next, okay? A. Dale Ray is deceased. B. He wakes up and is smart now. C. Dale Ray is deceased and the dog humps his corpse. D. Mandy tries giving Dale Ray mouth to mouth and he steals a smooch. If you guess C, then you're sadly wrong. But if you picked D, then ding ding ding, we have a winner. It was the most predictable option.
I called it.
Yeah.
Dale!
The dairy ace. The dairy ace.
My dick.
Honeycutt's music, Johnson City.
My left testicle. My right testicle.
My hairy anus.
I just want him
my wife's hairy anus.
I just want like halfway through the sponsorships for him to be
Me.
like, for him to be like, I have a crusty cum rag under my bed. Anyway, shred skate music gear.
Great, Choo Choo Cafe.
Don't f***ing go there.
Oh, don't worry. I don't think you have to worry about that. Don't go there.
The final episode of Rusty Steelz the World then ends in a very anticlimactic way. With us seeing Rusty performing a show, he's singing Moonshine again, and Dale pleading for Mandy to let him stay after the whole kiss debacle.
I'm gonna take you home. Yeah.
I promise I won't.
Dale.
I promise I won't try to f*** you anymore, please.
No more, please.
I'll give you a kiss.
I'll just jerk one off.
Just let me stand in the corner. That's it. That's how it is.
Endora Entertainment.
Yeah, our lives have forever been changed.
Yeah.
By getting to know Rusty Steele. You know, I feel like 4 episodes is enough. I feel like they you know, stopped making it before they got burnt out and it got bad. You know?
Yeah. I mean, really, this is a testament to how good this show was.
Yeah. They just wanted to keep it dignified, you know? They didn't want to ruin its reputation.
It's not every day that you get a studio that's actually like, they understand, like, all right, we told our story.
Yeah.
Now we have
We're
to end
done.
it. Yeah, we're done.
We've done what we set out to do.
Yeah.
And I feel like Rusty Steelz and Evan Patrick did that. They conveyed their vision.
Hey, this is Evan Patrick here reporting from the BBN, the Bristol Boys Network.
So I was really like conflicted with how I wanted to end this video. I didn't know how to end it. I didn't know what would be a satisfying ending. I was originally going to end it by going to a Rusty Steelz show and seeing him perform live. But as this video kept stretching out longer and longer, month after month after month, I missed all the opportunities I would have had to see him live. And there's no other opportunity to see him live until June. He's not performing live again until June. I don't know what he's doing until then. I wish I did know, but I can't get into the Rusty Steel fan page on Facebook. I even tried making a very convincing fake account. No one would think this is fake, right? Right? But I'm pretty sure I know why I can't get in that Facebook group. It's because Rusty Steel is the admin of his own fan group. He's got that big of a head that he made his own fan group and is the admin of his own fan group. Who the does that? Listen, no ill will to Rusty Steel, no ill will to Evan Patrick. This is all in good fun. I hope that if they do see this, they don't get super pissed at me. I know I've already said that multiple times in this video, but I really hope they don't get mad at me, because at the end of the day, I've spent the last like 5 or 6 months watching their stuff on repeat. I'm like, I know more about them than I do about myself at this point. And I just think someone needed to document this, okay? I thought the world needed to know about Rusty Steel's The World, because it's so, okay, it's bad. It's really bad, but it's almost so bad it's good. At least the first 2 episodes are almost so bad it's good. The last 2 episodes are just so bad it's bad. They're so fucking boring compared to the first 2. The first 2 episodes feels like they were like, oh, we got so many ideas, we want to do them all at the same time. And the last 2 episodes feel like, let's go to Walmart, I don't know, McDonald's. Like, it felt like they ran out of ideas really quick. But yeah, thank you all for watching this video. I'm sorry if this isn't a satisfying conclusion. I tried. I wanted to see Rusty Steel in concert, but it just, the cards weren't in my favor. So thank you all for watching this probably way too long video. And I'll see you guys next time on What's on the Shelf. That was f***ing off. We're so hospitable. Wranglers. What's the friggin' words? Wranglers, jeans, beer, guts on top. Yeah. Drinking that. I don't remember anything. Drinking natty light. It's so affordable. Whoa. Oh. I'm sad.